Well, neighboring Burundi's parliament has rejected an African Union plan to send 5,000 peacekeepers to the country to help quell spiraling violence that's claimed many lives. The African Union is mobilizing the troops and resources and has asked the United Nations Security Council to lend support. It gave the government in Bujumbura 4 days to accept the deployment, and it has warned that Burundian officials who do not cooperate may face sanctions. But the National Assembly warned on Monday that any deployment of foreign troops would jeopardize the country's sovereignty. Burundi insists its security forces are capable of handling the situation. Meanwhile, the African Union is asking Burundi's government to endorse proposals to send in 5,000 peacekeeping troops to stabilize the country. African Union Commission Deputy Chair Erastus Mwencha says resistance from Bujumbura amounts to a denial that indeed Burundi is facing a crisis. Here's CCTV's Girum Chala at the African Union headquarters.
The Deputy Chair of the Commission, Erastus Mwencha, says the African Union has been pushing for roundtable talks among Burundian stakeholders.
One of the things that is necessary for the talks is to create an environment for the talks. Let's see, this killing stop. Let's see an environment that people can be able to come to the discussions and freely, be able to solve the problem of Burundi.
Following the escalation of violence in Burundi, the continental body resolved to deploy 5,000 troops to the country to help stop the killings. Burundi has said no to this proposal and said it will consider the presence of the peacekeepers an invasion. Burundi's parliament was set to deliberate on the matter and make its position known on Monday.
If the authorities of Burundi don't welcome the force, the authorities of Burundi don't accept that there is a problem. But we just hope, since you've just rightly mentioned that a decision is yet to be made, let's wait. We don't want to speculate. But it's our hope and prayer that the Burundian authorities, the parliament, will see there is a problem and accept that as Africa we are ready to support them in peace building.
Member states of the African Union are determined that the repetition of a possible genocide should not be allowed to take place in Burundi. That is why some analysts here say whether the parliament in Burundi accepts or rejects AU troop deployment plan, the plan has to be effected. Group Tala CCTV, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.